man's world.
Oh my God.
Remember, I'm the victim.
So her real concern is not getting paid by TikTok. But I'm a victim of SA, but I really need those hundreds of thousands of dollars.
World.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome to a new series where we talk about non-LGBT viral stories. I like Brad and Clark After Dark.
I like normal gays react
to
non-gay stories.
Okay.
But we're still figuring that out.
We will, but we'll figure that out. But we're going to talk about this insane story that's going mega viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's everywhere about this girl who drives for DoorDash and is claiming she was sexually assaulted based on a story that doesn't seem like SA to most people, right?
No, it's kind of like a slap in the face to anybody who's actually been sexually assaulted.
I mean, she had a bad time. Like, it wasn't. I guess we'll get into. Give them a TLDR. What happened?
Okay, so basically, a guy ordered DoorDash and he was on his couch hanging brain. Okay, meaning
Junk out.
Junk out. All right. He fell asleep after he ordered the DoorDash and his door was open. So when she went to leave it at the door, she saw him knocked out, hanging brain. So when she saw that, instead of, calling the cops if she was actually SA'd, she decided to videotape it and not only send it into DoorDash, but post it on the internet.
She did.
Multiple times.
We're going to watch it now, but I will either not put it on screen or I'll blur it because we obviously can't show it.
Yeah.
But we are going to take a look just so we can really understand. I love how it's allowed on Reddit, I guess.
I mean, I looked. I can't even see the pepper.
And you wanted to?
I zoomed.
Oh my God, she put his name.
She basically doxed this guy.
Wait, did she go in his house?
She went up his porch. If you watch the video, you'll see. Up his porch and zooms in on him. On his pecker. And then she's like, that's so messed up.
Hold on. So that's it. She's claiming she was I have
that
this
was
right.
SA.
She claims that because she walked up to someone's door, was she supposed to just leave it at the door? The guy was inside and she stuck her head in and looked and he was naked, that she just got SA'd.
Do you know how many times I have been blackout drunk, ordered DoorDash, and fell asleep, hanging brain?
But not with the door open?
More than once. Well, my door's kind of always cracked, but I live in a place where they wouldn't see it because I don't have anything, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, the idea that sure, it's a possibility that he did this on purpose.
But then he wouldn't be asleep. Like, some people are claiming, this was his fetish or
maybe
whatever.
He was pretending to be asleep, so, like, then, I don't know. It's a possibility, right? But it's also a possibility that the dude was very drunk and he fell asleep, that it was already cracked and wind blew the door open. I mean, there's so many different things.
I mean, there's on
here.
I feel bad for her because I do believe no one should have to see someone else's all that without consenting to that. However, he's in his house and you videotaped him naked without his permission. He's kind of a victim as well.
He is the victim. I don't think she's a victim. If I'm changing in my house and somebody sees it, sorry, but like, it's my house.
Yeah, I mean, because the door was open, but a good corollary is like, if you have glass windows and you're walking around naked in your house and someone looks in your window and sees, you didn't SA them.
No, I mean, sure, it's unpleasant, but it's not SA.
It is absolutely insulting to victims of actual assault to compare something you saw to the physical assault on their body.
Well,
that's
also, this girl is in the creator fund.
Oh, so she's monetizing.
She's monetized. Each one of these videos has been longer than a minute.
Oh.
And she even talked about in a recently taken down video, which I could not find, she was allegedly talking about how much money the first video made.
Oh my God. So she has let's watch that video that you're referencing.
She has a few different ones.
Yeah, we're going to watch a couple of these. This one, she complains about having her video taken down and getting a strike after she uploaded somebody nude, which you're not allowed to do on TikTok.
No.
Especially without their permission, but just at all. You're not allowed to upload
Which is
nudity.
interesting how she's going to complain. We should just watch it. She's going to complain about the fact that she had to see somebody nude not by her own doing.
And then she uploaded it
and she's going to upload it to social media for other people to see.
Without their consent.
See
so
it.
She just essayed millions of people.
She essayed everybody who watched that video.
By her logic.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch this.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately.
Bitch, I wonder why.
I wonder why. You publicly doxed one of their customers.
You filmed the customer naked inside his house. All right, let's keep going.
To deactivation, providing you the reason why and a link to appeal. And they didn't. So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working.
Money.
And they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me. And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. It was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
I'm sure Uber Eats is hiring.
They probably not her. They would probably got to stay away from her with a 10-foot pole. But the police are doing nothing. The only thing
Nothing happened.
The only thing they could do is arrest you.
Right. For taking a video of Also, if you look in the video, like the front porch is so long, she could have just set it on the front porch
and walked away.
Like when you see in the video, you don't see his lower half from like if you don't walk up on the steps.
She got curious.
She walked all the way up and then saw it. She could have just set it there and walked away. Like I don't
understand the big deal. It's obviously it's awkward. It's uncomfortable. You don't want to see somebody in the nude.
She wanted a good story time on TikTok.
But then is she not? So then is she like when she's acting so psychologically perturbed? Is that an act?
I think that a lot of people do things subconsciously with other motives, but they don't consciously understand that those motives are driving their behavior.
Okay.
So I think that when she was doing this, she saw an opportunity subconsciously, like, ooh, I just got assaulted, and convinced herself and over dramatized it, because the more you over dramatize your life as an influencer, the more money you make.
We would never do that.
No.
Well, we wouldn't do this.
No, we would never do that.
We would do other things for attention and money, but not this.
But we're never doing it like in a nasty way like that.
No.
Like, it's more just I degrade myself.
I don't degrade the experiences of actual victims of sexual assault.
Right. That's insane.
Crazy. But let's see. There's one more video from her here that we have to watch. She keeps like,
she's milking that creator.
She's milking this. She's also, but here's my question. That first video, or the second video we watched, had 3 million likes, and the comments are full of people being like, "I'm so sorry this happened."
Well, when it first happened, all of TikTok was on her side
because they thought she'd actually been essayed.
All women crowd, no, because they just assumed that guy was laying there on purpose without knowing any intent.
But they accepted the idea.
That
just seeing it is essay.
They did.
Oh, I don't believe that.
And the whole crowd was on her side, and then as she started posting more, and as the opposite side of what happens on TikTok, the opposite side starts to speak out, they kind of got control of the narrative, I think.
Now I see mostly videos going against her,
yes.
actually, which even on TikTok is saying something. Let's watch this next video. She doesn't get that she can't just keep posting nudity on TikTok.
I don't, she also, if she doesn't understand TikTok's guidelines, she sure as hell doesn't understand the law.
Or DoorDash.
Or what essay means.
No, it's still so insulting to people who've actually been physically violated to compare.
Right, and then you get on TikTok, you're like, I saw a man sleeping, flaccid, assault.
I mean, listen, if I put myself in her shoes.
Harassment, there's a case to be made if you can prove the intent of the guy.
But also harassment has to be persistent. Harassment can't be momentarily fleeting. Legally.
There's a case.
I guess, but he's in his house. I don't know.
Yeah.
But at least if she was saying harassment, it wouldn't be as absurd as saying essay.
Right.
Let's watch this next video from her.
You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday, I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world.
Oh my God.
Remember, I'm the victim. And they took down my video. They were going to have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were going to have to pay me for all those views I got. So no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
So her real concern is not getting paid by TikTok. But I'm a victim of SA, but I really need those hundreds of thousands of dollars.
World.
Oh my gosh.
Also, anytime that you have all of these problems in your life where you start to count them on multiple fingers, you're the common denominator.
And that's T. But she's obviously, I mean, at this point, it's obvious to me that she's the problem.
Well, yeah. And the fact that all of TikTok believed her at first until DoorDash had to put out like statements because they suspended his account too.
Yeah, which is
and
fair.
Suspended hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think DoorDash did the right thing.
I mean, I want to be clear. I don't think this guy did nothing wrong.
I'm not assuming he's innocent, but I do think that if he was drunk and he just fell asleep after he ordered DoorDash.
In his own house, like.
In his own house. I don't know.
It's not SA.
Right.
It's not that.
The intent may not have been
voyeurism. I don't.
And I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
I do as well. And this woman screaming, I'm a victim, doesn't make it true.
No.
And it's telling to me, I think in 2020, TikTok would have just stayed on her side.
Yeah.
But I think
so too.
Things have shifted and now it's okay to not like
automatically side with all women 24/7.
100% of the time, no matter how crazy they seem or what.
Right.
Because the thing is, she's giving unstable in every one of these videos. And she's clearly not even a reliable narrator of her own life.
Right. I mean.
But there are still people supporting her, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I saw plenty of videos today of people supporting her.
It is crazy, though, that on that video we just watched, the top comment is, he is the victim.
He is. You took a video of him naked.
The next comment, me when I lie, but it doesn't work out like I wanted it to.
I mean, it has worked out for her because she's getting paid for this.
Well, but she's not, though. At least some of it, because they're taking down her videos.
This video has 81,000 likes.
This one may stay up, but the other one that got...
And the other... Her whole account has so many views on it.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely getting more than DoorDash.
Yeah, she just made her month's worth of earnings.
But people are roasting her. We wanted to also watch this one skit that someone made pretending to be her. Let's look.
Excuse me, sir. Your light's on and your door is open. I'm just gonna leave your DoorDash right here, okay, sir? Alright? Is that Caucasian penis? Ah! Yeah. You done it now, buddy. You're going on TikTok. I can't believe this. Look at him, guys. He's just laying there. Oh, gee willikers. I can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. I need to get out of here. Literally trying to do my freaking job and fucking... Oh, that's your phone. Sorry.
That video should have more likes.
I know. Where's the love for that, Grit?
I know. She was funny.
But are there any big picture takeaways here other than don't always believe women 100% of the time, always?
I guess that's it. I just feel like there's so many possibilities as to what went into this situation that, like, people are just so quick to operate off of their biases rather than the truth.
Stop making snap judgments.
Right.
That's a good takeaway.
Stop making snap judgments. This is why innocent until proven guilty is a thing. Because we need to prove so many different parts of a story before we just run with it. Because it could be detrimental to somebody else.
And this applies to everything. It also applies to the news.
Correct.
For example, there was an instance where a judge's home burned down a few weeks ago.
I remember that.
Liberal creators instantly said, because this was a judge that had ruled against Trump, MAGA burns down the judge's home.
Yep.
Before we knew if it was arson or not. Fire authorities then said it's not arson, but all these people, they didn't even wait. We didn't even wait. They don't. And of course, you could find examples where people have done it in the opposite direction.
Right.
Snap judgments about highly fraught issues very rarely capture the actual truth. And
rarely. Trust me, I've made a lot of them in my past.
But you guys let us know what you think. Have you seen this DoorDash story going insanely viral? It really is all over.
I think it's because a lot of America secretly does DoorDash to make ends meet. And that's why. That's my theory.
So people have a lot of thoughts. And then some people order a lot of DoorDash.
Do.
You lazy.
I have a
Bum.
membership to DoorDash, an annual plan.
That's a red flag.
I don't think so.
It is because you
Means
could
my
save
wallet's good.
Well, my partner doesn't let me order any form of delivery because he would sooner die than pay a $3
Yeah.
fee.
Yeah.
He's Dutch,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah.
But the other day, we ordered food for the three of us, and he ordered it, so I got DoorDash.
He did.
Got brought
And
to the pool.
I bought them coffee, and I paid for the coffee.
You're
I'm
so
sweet.
generous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, bye guys.
you can afford it. I've seen those OnlyFans receipts.
I can.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Do you side with DoorDash girl? Do you agree that Clarkson needs therapy? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Let us know if you want to see more of this kind of content as well. And we'll be back real soon, whether you like it or not.